Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. Tell me what's going on at the moment. I don't sure what happened, but it appears like BlackRock followed Justin's lead from Bitcoin magazine today, and that altered everything. Holy cow, what BlackRock just dropped has me baffled. BlackRock, the $10 trillion investment behemoth, has published an in-depth analysis of Bitcoin, praising it as a novel diversifier. Whoa, look who showed up, the new marketing crew. And isn't this it? My friends, this is really absurd. Can you consider this for a second? You mean the puppet with ties to the Federal Reserve? Bitcoin comes up in their conversation. Give that some thought. You can't make this stuff up, yet the Federal Reserve dropped interest rates on the very same day. This bodes well for Bitcoin and all altcoins, particularly XRP, because when Bitcoin pumps, other coins do well. As a result, Bitcoin is a novel diversifier. The disconnection of Bitcoin from conventional risk and return mechanisms is the main reason for its popularity among investors. Whoa, look at all that cash on hand. There has been a deluge of tsunamis, distinguished gentlemen. So, it merely recounts its history. As for Bitcoin, we want to offer our clients the same level-headed perspective when they consult us for advice on this very unusual but essentially not new commodity, correct? Holy cow. This set is really bonkers, dudes. Investors debating whether or not to put their money into Bitcoin are facing a number of challenges, the most important of which is figuring out how to compare and contrast this new asset class with more conventional financial assets. It's only $2 trillion right now, you guys. Picture this, the future is 10, 20, 50, 100 years from now, or perhaps a quadrillion years from now. Hey, have you guys considered this? It's still early. Everyone is vacillating. Guys, considering the one-of-a-kind characteristics and short history of Bitcoin, am I right? Bitcoin is plainly a dangerous asset on a regular standalone basis due to its tremendous volatility. It's strange, but evident. Although some macro observers use the risk-on first risk-off approach, Bitcoin's underlying risk and potential return drivers are radically different from those of conventional risky assets. Consider these last 3 points. Some investors see Bitcoin as a flight to safety alternative because of its characteristics as a scarce, non-sovereign, decentralized global asset. Surely not now? This is an extremely bizarre concept that they're releasing, you guys? And here we have BlackRock claiming that Bitcoin would survive the system crash. I mean, we were the first to claim that XRP is collapse-proof, so it's hilarious how we bring it up. It's a protective measure in case the collapse occurs. In my opinion, Bitcoin is not as for Bitcoin. I think it will be right after XRP and a few other utility coins. For example, it will be revived now, during times of anxiety, and around specific geopolitically disruptive events, but I still think XRP and the others are right. So, it appears that they are quite bullish in the long run. After all, take a look at this, the reasons why Bitcoin is important right now. Bitcoin has a hard-coded limit of 21 million units, according to BlackRock. No one will be able to debase it quickly, because it is mean. That is, hence, crucial. What really puzzles me is that they released this study today. Not yesterday, why not? How about tomorrow? Yes, exactly. Strange because of that. It occurred around the same time that the Fed began reducing interest rates, didn't it? Come on, boys, this is the insane part. You can see the price of Bitcoin, its movement over time, and its overall performance on their chart. They began, I believe, at 5 cents. I have no idea why. Everyone, remember the chart? Although it is undeniably higher than 592x, when we examine the many cycles, we can see that it decreases over time. Bitcoin began at roughly 1 cent, or around that low level, people. 20, or even 21 times, is a lot of men, isn't it? What if we observe a tenfold increase from the peak? So, 64, there are 6 of you, 69K. $190,000. The following regeneration. Alright, isn't that just a tenfold? Give that some thought. You folks understand what I mean when I say cycles when we talk about them? Oh my goodness, just look at that. Take a look at the extreme volatility rising to the peak. Are you getting my point? You guys? Furthermore, the outcome will remain unchanged. Everything will remain unchanged. Remember, guys? This is really bullish. The amount of bullishness is beyond my comprehension. Hey, this is for the men because, after all, who reads these reports if not the wealthy? Various other organizations, like BlackRock, have provided comprehensive and accurate data points for Bitcoin, haven't they? Although I will not be reading the remainder of it, I will include a link to it in the show notes so that you can explore further if you are interested. This is fascinating in and of itself, guys. Despite Bitcoin's short-term correlations with stock prices and other risk assets, the cryptocurrency's underlying drivers have always been distinct, and, in many instances, even counter to those of more conventional investment vehicles. It's always been this way, it's nothing like conventional assets. Okay, dudes, it's pretty fascinating. And it goes on to discuss topics like geopolitical tensions. Take a look at these deficits and debt, okay guys? Maybe Bitcoin will be immune to a market crash, but I really believe that's XRP's job, and I'm worried about the long-term predictions of those who are pessimistic about the economy and its prospects for recovery. After that, I think Bitcoin will join the fun. Wow, you guys, Louisiana is a real treat. Residents of Louisiana can now pay for state services using their private, secure cryptocurrency wallets, since the government now accepts Bitcoin as payment as well. Popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Lightning, and USD Coin will all be accepted. The viewer's presence here is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.